The Bible describes two past Jewish temples and two future temples according to Bible prophecy. The temples were an integral part of life in Judaism in biblical times. It was a physical structure that was the lifeline of the Jewish people. It served as a place of worship, a place of sacrifice, and even a treasury. One must purify themselves before entering the temple in what is called a mikvah. A mikvah is a ritual bath that can be seen around Israel today, especially in Jerusalem, dating back to the 1st century AD, 2,000 years ago. It was mandatory for Jews to cleanse themselves before entering the sacred temple structure. The two temples of the past would be Solomon's temple, constructed around 950 BC on Mount Moriah in Jerusalem. We read in 2 Chronicles chapter 3, verse 1. Then Solomon began to build the house of the Lord at Jerusalem, in Mount Moriah, where the Lord appeared unto David his father, in the place that David had prepared in the threshing floor of Ornan the Jebusite. That temple stood for 400 years before the Babylonians destroyed it in 586 BC. After the captivity in Babylon, construction on the second temple, or Beit HaMikdash in Hebrew, is completed by Zerubbabel in 515 BC. Herod the Great comes on the scene at around 37 BC, and he enlarges Zerubbabel's temple, and now it's known as Herod's temple. Herod died around 4 BC, and that temple was still under construction during the time of Jesus the Messiah. We read in the Gospel of John chapter 2 verse 20 that the temple has been in building for 46 years. The Talmud states, whoever did not see the temple in its days of glory has not seen a more beautiful thing. The rabbi stated that God gave the world 10 allotments of beauty, and Jerusalem got 9. Herod's temple was destroyed by the Romans in 70 AD, 40 years after Jesus predicted it in Matthew 24, verses 1 and 2. Today, at the southwest corner of the Temple Mount, you can still see the destruction from 70 AD, from almost 2,000 years ago, with a massive pile of stones giving testimony of that prophecy. Tangible evidence of Jesus' words in Matthew chapter 24 and verse 2. And Jesus said unto them, see ye not all these things? Verily I say unto you, there shall not be left here one stone upon another that shall not be thrown down. Every time I'm in that area and I touch those massive pile of stones, I am touching tangible evidence of his prophecy. Bible prophecy speaks of a third temple, the tribulation temple, that will stand during the 70th week of prophecy, or the 7-year period of tribulation. Today, the Temple Institute in Jerusalem is making the preparations for that third temple with the priestly garments, the altar of burnt incense, the altar of burnt sacrifice, the table of showbread, the 7-branch menorah, and yes, even producing a red heifer to meet the requirements of Numbers chapter 19. The Temple Institute is located in the Jewish quarter of the Old City of Jerusalem. Bible prophecy also calls for a fourth temple, the Millennial Temple, during the kingdom reign of Yeshua the Messiah from Jerusalem. We know, based on Zechariah chapter 6, 12 and 13, that the Messiah will build the temple of the Lord. Ezekiel chapters 40 through 46 also describe the Messiah's temple in the kingdom with 202 detailed verses. The temple dimensions will be different than that of the past 2 Jewish temples and the tribulation temple. Rabbi Israel Ariel, the founder of the Temple Institute, said, the temple they are looking to build will be modeled after Herod's temple of the 1st century AD. We see 4 proof passages of this third future temple in Daniel 9:27, Matthew 24:15, 2 Thessalonians 2:3 and 4, and Revelation 11:1 and 2. All indicators point to that temple being rebuilt soon. They told me at the Temple Institute that they could have a temple up in 1 year. That's pretty quick. That shows Bible prophecy is on course to being fulfilled. And the rapture of the church must be so close at hand.